hate how when you do one episode and then you have to redo it, you always compare it to the last one. Alright, hey guys, welcome to The Legend of Zelda, Skyward Sword. I am the TheCleanLPGuy, and in the last episode, we compared it to the previous version that I tried to do before my capture card messed it up a little bit because my computer was being overloaded. And in this episode, after fighting the imprisoned, we are going to open up the Gate of Time. Hey! Hey, it's Tetris! Long time no see, buddy. One of the original games. One of the original video games. What the heck, Goose? They don't even show him fall. It's the Tesseract! My gosh. How could you? Whoa. There's multiple little Tesseracts in there. Oh my gosh. That's funny. I love this part of the game, honestly. It's really cool. How they have all this stuff pieced together. It's the Tesseract again. And then it's like, oh wait, I've got to go this way, and wait, there. Okay, I'm in. It works. This actually feels like a Star Trek thing to me. I don't know why. It probably shouldn't, but it does. And then it pieces together, makes a giant gear. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? Honestly, out of all the different time kind of things that they do, I think a gear has got to be one of the coolest things ever. Honestly, I like this. All the different emblems and logos. This seems like a Star Trek thing with the whole 3D, like you could push the buttons and stuff like that. This is pretty cool. I love how they did this. I thought this was very ingenious on Nintendo's part. Or whoever designed the time gate. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe some outside source. And then, do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Sweet. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now awaits. Sweet. Go bravely, Jippity. If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. Cool. Awesome. We're just gonna... Wait, what about Groose, dude? Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Jippity. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard this place. Might as well be me. What's the point of slapping your forearm, though? I mean, I'm okay. Whoa, that grin is creepy. I love that. Oh my gosh. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? Oh my gosh. Creepiest grin in the game. And you know what? What, Cruz? Is this the second time you're gonna do it? Nah, forget about it. Seriously? Again? This is the second time. You did it at the beginning, and now you're doing it now. Seriously, dude. My gosh. Your hair is still crazy amazing. When you see Zelda, tell her I said, "What's up?" That's all you want to say? You don't want to say, "Hello, how's it going? How do you feel?" I feel like Groose would like get out there and be like trying to hold back tears or something. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But, I mean, come on. How could you not like Groose based on that? Like, come on. There's so much character in him now. And let's touch the gear, because that would be the only logical thing. Whoa, that is so cool. It's like a ripple of water. Awesome. Whoa. What? It's like gears inside gears. That is so cool. How do you go through that, though? Oh, you run? Okay. How did you know that, dude? How is there any solid flooring? It's like a ton of gears. Should beam you through it. That'd be fun. Whoa, and somehow there's like steps when you come out. Whoa. So this, Temple of Hylia. Whoa. You've got a talk bubble for us. What's up? What's up, Impa? Haven't seen you in forever. Ah, at last. I've been expecting you, Jippity. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will become to know as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise. And little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. That's not behind me, that's in front of me. It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend waits for you. Ooh, awesome. Alright, we're gonna quickly just look around here. Oh look, there's like a patch of dirt. That's interesting. Can we get past money? Is there inflation? Wow, it still gives us the same amount of money. Should give us way more. That would be funny. Anyways, what's over here? Just that? Okay. Is there anything over here? So you can't get a fairy from the past and take it to the future? That would be awesome. Alright, walk into the little light. And here we go. One of my favoriteest cutscenes in this entire game, actually. Whoa, look at her shoes. She's got like Cinderella shoes. You've come so far, Jippity. I'm glad you made it. Just like, wait, why is she so much taller than him? I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. Well, not everything. We traveled very far from home, to the distant past. Is that far, or is that, I don't know. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the Demon King, known as Demise, have not yet healed. Okay, at least we know there's a Demon King who's kind of going on with stuff. All the fairy tales about the war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be so real. Okay, I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain. No, okay. Just fast forward. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They call it the Triforce. And if anybody knows Skyward or Legend of Zelda, that's the thing that's on Link's hand. Jippity, whatever. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess's fear for her people, she used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. Okay? This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. Okay. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away the mines. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. Wait a second, so she knew her seal was weak? She's a goddess, right? Couldn't she, like, just make the seal tougher? I mean, she has that power, right? That's kind of stupid. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion. Whoa! Okay, so wait, she's so intelligent that she can put two separate plans into motion. But she can't strengthen her own seal so that he can actually be set in place. Or she can't ask her two sisters to help her strengthen it. Like, dude, what? Or wait, Hylia isn't one of the sisters. So why didn't she go get the three goddesses who made the Triforce? Because there was the Triforce made by the three goddesses, Ferora, Nehru, and Din. So what the heck? Well, whatever. And then Link's just wide mouth or Jippity. I'm just gonna, yeah. He's just like, what? What? Okay, first she created Fee. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. Okay. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Although that's kind of abandoned in this game. Okay, so I made a mistake here. The way I read it, I thought it said that one person could not hold the Triforce. That's not true. A god can't use the Triforce. Which is actually quite stupid, because Gods made the Triforce. How can you make something that you can't use? That's ridiculous. I don't even think that's possible. Anyways, back to the episode. Anyways, knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her mortal form. Okay, you've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Jippity? No, I haven't. You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, am the goddess reborn as a mortal. Okay, well that's just kind of awkward. My girlfriend's a goddess even though she tried to kill me, and she has mental issues at the beginning of the game. The day of the ceremony, Girhim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds, who basically has no strength. How could she fight bad guys? I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the... What the heck? I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. You had to pray? Okay. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. Yeah, and then you blow up the time gate. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Now he's not in red lettering. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. Okay. So, what do we have to do then? We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. What? Okay, so you have to remain here. Can't I stay with you? I must maintain the seal that that I created so long ago, and keep it strong for as long as I am able. Within the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Wow. Your mouth is still moving. Tippity, the goddess created Fee and the Great Blade that she's a part of forever. Wow, for very specific reasons. Forever. For the task of standing against Demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Okay, so Demise is the imprisoned. Back in your own time, you've already driven him back into his imprisonment twice. I can't thank you enough for that, Jippity. Thank you. During your long journey, you've grown so much. But I'm still the same height! You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trial set before you by the goddess, you found true courage. Why did that move so fast? I didn't even hold down A. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power and all gods, the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. That's not possible! One person, you just said one person is not supposed to be able to wield the Triforce. You just said that not too long ago. Wait a second, have we seen that bracelet before? Maybe not. I don't know. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your trials you found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The Triforce glows! The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Jippity. Draw your sword. What? Okay, did he, know what he was supposed to do? To put his hand on his... Was that his heart? I guess it was his left hand over his... Whoa! Baby! The goddess has blessed your blade. The goddess has blessed your blade. Bless your blade. And the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Jippity may wield it. Okay, I seriously have to make this reference. Bless your blade. If you seize during this video, bless you. Jippity, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. I hope you guys don't know where that's from, but then never mind. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in the world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield this might. So does that mean I have an unbreakable spirit? Why didn't you say that in the first place? Nobody can wield the Triforce. Oh yeah, except those who have an unbreakable spirit, which you have, Jippity. Wow. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. You are a goddess! Aren't you supposed to know? The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Wow, that's weird. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Okay, how come the gods never seem to show up and be like, hey, we're helping you? Which brings us back to you. To face demise and give the land hope, the goddess, Hylia, needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Jippity. Sweet. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself, so that you could wield that supreme power. And so, Hylia, and so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. Well, if every girl doesn't say that to a guy... No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's not it. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Jippity. But you have to understand, this is a war. And this is Sparta! And the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. Wow. Okay, wait, you're a goddess, and you're depending on a mortal. Whoa, that is trippy. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I am prepared to pay the price for what I've done. Alright, you owe me 1,000 rupees. No, to ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep, for thousands of years. Whoa, you are gonna be old. No, okay. Oh, you look so sad. He's just like, what? Jippity, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Yeah, you even heard voices on Skyloft. Holy cow. Before all of this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. What the heck? No, what is going on? Wait, why does it seem like I'm always farther away? What the heck is this? While it's true that I am Hylia reborn, I am still my father's daughter and your friend. That sounds like I'm still your Zelda. I don't think that ever changes. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I will be awakened. I will be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, Sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come to wake me up? I promise. Oh look, she's crying. No, I'm kidding. She's always got that tear on her face for some random reason. I have no idea. Wait a second. Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Look at where Link is standing. Jippity. Whatever. Whoever your character happens to be if you're in this section of the game. And then let's look at what's in front of Jippity. That is where we did our little trial with the harp. So, if this is where the harp is, up here is where What's-Her-Face usually sits, the old lady. And that means that the door behind her, in the future... Let's go back to the future. Let's see what's behind that door. Sorry I didn't talk during the final parts of that cutscene. Just to me, it's always so gripping. I just don't feel it's like necessary to talk. So you've returned. Yes, I have. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in a sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. So I was correct. And anyone else who guessed that. Ow, I almost hurt my neck. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Jippity, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, Jippity. Find the Triforce. Hey, whoa, wait. Didn't she just have that same kind of bracelet as Zelda? Whoa there, hold up. Jippity, there's something I gotta tell you. Whoa, is that patch of dirt? What are you up to, buddy? So Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you last saw her? Well, actually, that's terrible. It's gotta be so hard for the poor girl. But, you're going to do something about this mess, right? Totally. Definitely. Jippity, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to be done here. I've got a sinking suspicion in my belly. Someone's got to watch the big ugly monster, and someone's got to make sure Granny's doing all right. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny. Know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess, but don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to this land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow in one beast of a tree in a soil like this. It'd brighten up this place up a little too. I mean, sure, I'd take a few years for it to grow up. So far as I'm concerned, I've got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So yeah, you know, when you go back to Skyloft, do me a favor. Let people know I'm doing okay down here. Calling a stretch might get a little emotional since they took to me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Jippity. Man, Cruz, you've really changed, dude. In a good way. Alright, let's go check up on Zelda. Because obviously this is Zelda. Yeah, it's Zelda. Yep. So it's not a fruit. It's not a gel. It's a crystal. And it has Zelda in it. Alright. Next time on The Legend of Zelda, Skyward Sword. We're actually going to continue on to a lot more gameplay. And we're going to actually go to Skyloft and see if we can find anything that will tell us about what's going on with the Triforce. All the birds are back. That's awesome. Alright, I'll see you guys then.